All right, y'all. So this is like a 5 minute video. I just came on here to address something, and it's the honest to God's truth and everything. One thing I don't need is pity. I don't need pity because as a vessel of God, yes, the assignment is hard. Yes, the assignment is a burden, but I don't need pity, especially as a Christian romance author. I mean, yes, I see the bigger picture and everything, but I don't need pity because, I'm blackballed. I don't need pity because I'm overlooked. I don't need pity because, there's a lot of things not happening for me. As a matter of fact, I walked away from a panel because there was an abomination that was going to happen that day as well. Let me put it like this, what I'm trying to say. There was an author that wrote in LGBT literature, and the same day, and I'm on the same agenda as this person for that festival. I walked away. Like, I literally walked away because I'm not going to compromise my faith for nobody and their grandmother because they want to see me and all. I said no. I literally chose Jesus over this, over being seen and whatnot, being heard, and even interacting, because my time being a part of the festival, one year I wasn't even on the panel. I'll say the last 5 years, because this is supposed to be like my 7th year. Last year was supposed to be my 7th year doing it. But anywho, but the last 5 years of me being an author on that panel, and all that, I never once seen them have that. So by me saying, y'all can keep it, buy and all that, I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You have to make a choice. You have to make a choice. You can't just live in this world thinking, you're going to get away with scot-free murder. I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be held accountable on Judgment Day. Every single thing that you do. Every single thing that you do. And on the real, I'm going to be honest when I say this. Coming to Christ, being in his presence, I'm at peace. Because last night, I really did not do any writing. I was going to after I read the word and, pray and all that. When you're in his presence and it's so deep, and when I mean it's deep, I mean it's deep, deep. You can't help but just rest and not worry about a single thing that's going on in this dark, cruel world, okay? So to the ones that subscribe, I got new subscribers. I just want to let y'all know, I mean, granted, y'all are one of the best for me, and I appreciate that. But this is what it's like being a vessel. This is what it's like being one of God's chosen ones. You can't be everywhere. You can't do everything. And, even when there's only one group, I'm thankful for that. That one group has, took the time to notice my work and everything. And I'm so thankful for this group. But, well, I should say book club, but this one book club. But yeah, I'm so thankful for them. But all the others, like the other bit timers and all that, I don't be wanting that stuff. Because I have to realize something. What they write, I can barely read it. I used to read it like it was no tomorrow, but I can't read urban like I used to. Nope. I just can't, y'all. But anyway, when you know better, you do better. But I'm just saying, y'all, I'm not in a hold. I ain't in a bind or anything. I mean, I ain't trying to be rich for my writing or anything. I just want to continue to just create good stories, uplifting entertainment. That's it. But I don't think, I'm sad and anything. I'm not. I just want to let y'all know that this is what a Christian author goes through on a day-to-day basis. Because, yes, I get overlooked. Even in other big book clubs, I get overlooked. And I'm okay with that because you know what? I try reaching out to other readers and whatnot, but they just want the filth. And one thing about me, I'm very vocal. Because it's to the point they want filth even in young adults. I don't play by children in real life. I love the kids, okay? And no, I ain't related to Trick Daddy. If you know the reference, because Trick always say, I don't listen to Trick Daddy like I used to. I've been delivered from rap music. I can't listen to it, y'all. But my point of the matter is this: Trick always said Trick love the kids, and I'm like, okay. You love the kids, but what are you doing for the kids? Me, I'm actually, when I'm out, I got to make sure, if I see like a child that's on the aisle with me, I'm staying on that aisle, and I'm staying on the aisle for a reason. Someone try to bother that child, someone try to, do something, I'm picking up something on that aisle, and I'm throwing it at that person, okay? Don't come for the kids. I don't play about kids, period, okay? Anybody bothering them and harming them, I don't play. But anyway, it's even like that for me in the literary world, because children's fiction, whether it's for teens, whether it's for middle graders or even preschoolers or even elementary kids, there should be no filth in these children's stories. There should be no abominable things, perversive things in these children's stories, period. Because I'm working on a children's book right now, and I'm going through the basics with the children's book. Like a praying mother, praying grandmother, praying grandfather, praying bonus father and all that. Like, this child is being instilled with values, a Christian value. But, these days and time, you got books. I know I said 5 minutes, y'all, but I got a little bit of time before I go eat and go to work. But anyway, as I was saying, you got these days and times, you got kids that are supporting this abominable thing that has children thinking that they're in the wrong gender. Got little boys want to be little girls, and you got little girls that are trying to be like little boys. That's the wrong answer. And then you got them being raised in a house where there's 2 dads, a house where there are 2 moms, and not the nuclear foundation where it's a mom, dad, instilling Christian and godly values in the children. That's something, it bothers me. It bothers me. It bothers me to a core. And like I said, y'all, I don't play about the children. I don't play about nobody and their grandma bothering them. I don't play about the kids. Nope, and nope. But on the real, and I mean on the real, I just want y'all to know something. I don't want y'all feeling sad for me or anything, but when you stand for something, you won't have to fall for anything. Stand for something, or you will fall for anything. But that's been something that's been instilled for me for 10 years. And I'm going to tell you why. Good friend of mine, she spoke at my graduation. Not my graduation, my senior night. And the first thing she should have said was to keep God first in everything. But I'm like this. She should have said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and everything else should. But she should have said that first. I'm sorry. Then she said, stand for something or you'll just fall for anything. But, both of them just stuck out to me. And I was like, you know what? I am standing up for something. I'm standing up for Jesus. I'm standing up for Jesus. I'm standing up for righteousness. I'm standing for holiness. Because when you read these books, I'm going to be honest. Now, the only time they do have sex is if my characters are married. And I would say my 2 greatest, cleanest books will have to be It Hurts Like Hell and First Avenue, Front Steps on Harlem Avenue. They're like the most cleanest, I don't have profanity in my books, but they're less, I would say they're less like controversial. Like, I do get into some deep things and whatnot. Yes, I do write about single mothers and whatnot, all that. But at the end of the day, I will say, when it comes down to writing, I will say that it's, basically getting the point across basically, writing the message behind the story, because there are always going to be a message behind the story. And the message is, whatever that message is. Because, I'm very preachy. That's another thing why I don't get noticed either. Like I said, I don't want to be noticed. But I'm going to be honest. Another thing is this. I'm very, very preachy. A lot of times they tell us, don't be preachy. Somebody has to tell the truth. Somebody has to speak sound doctrine messages, because I'm not going to tell y'all everything y'all want to hear. I don't write about, matter of fact, I write about normal people. I write about the 9 to 5s, okay? The 9 to 5s. You hear me? The 9 to 5s. I even write about military people too. But they vets, but yeah. But overall, I don't need y'all feeling sad or anything for me. I appreciate y'all, to be honest, the souls that are subscribed. Like, yeah, y'all gonna get the books, don't worry. But at the end of the day, just don't feel bad for me, y'all. This is my assignment. But you know what? This is God's way of protecting me, because anything can happen. And I'm just thankful to be in his presence. And I think he just really wants his daughter to rest. Because I've been tugging on his sleeve, y'all, for the longest about a lot of things. And I've been, in the last 2 nights, I've been sleeping like a baby, y'all. Especially last night, I was sleeping like a baby. So I know I went over my limit, y'all, saying 5 minutes, but I got enough time to go grab something and put these boots on and knock out my hair. My hair's not that bad, but still, I just want to make sure I'm decent looking for work. That's all. But yes, so may God continue to keep you all. May he bless you all. Be blessed.